Alright, welcome back. WeArEuS and this. This is Eiyuden Chronicle, 100 Heroes. For a split second there I was sure that I had said the name of the game was Eiyuden Chronicles Rising at some point, but I'm going to believe that I didn't. He said moments before finding out himself. So, we got a new rune spell, Rune of Inferno, I believe. And Distant Dragon, which doesn't mean anything to me. Yeah, here it is. A hot spring item. Dragon in the distance. I'm not disappointed, I'm just disgusted. Yeah, the enemies in this area are of a nice quality. Granted, they're a lot easier to deal with when you keep putting them to sleep, but I don't really have the SP for, or the MP for that anymore. Right into the inventory to see what that's about. We just picked up a blood-stained helm. Ooh, that's really good, actually. So it grants 5 strength and 5 magic. Man, what is Gar currently using? His only grants 3 strength, and is the piece that's really holding him back in terms of his physical damage. Well, his defensive stats. Euphelius actually isn't that far behind Scarlet, despite them being on the same level, at the same level. Wow, she is already at 206 speed. If I had the drill sergeant, we wouldn't have to worry about being interrupted, assuming the enemy was fast enough. The drill sergeant, if he works the way I think he does, will be really strong. Too bad we're too far into this dungeon to get him to go all the way back home and get him. Not doing that. So, who gets... I mean, it has to be Gar, right? The only person I could ever consider replacing Gar with is Rue. And I'm not entirely sure he'd actually be worth it. Again, remember, Rue has the big sword, so there's no way he's going to be able to equip a shield, which means his defensive value drops that much harder. And thus his value to me plummets. Because we've got damage in the 3 kinfolk down here. Charge up. Yeah, it has to be Gar. The only thing that makes me sad is that, one, Gar has not learned any new rune skill, and that his damage, even at 200 strength, is going to just be mediocre. Granted, everyone else's is mediocre despite having over 200 strength, so maybe I'm asking for too much. Wait, who? I gave the what is it called? The Challenger's Belt? I remember there was something that ended in belt, so it has to be Challenger's Belt. To Euphelius, but I didn't see anything out of it. Oh, let's check the Rune of Inferno. Can't really do that. That's unfortunate. And of course, for whatever reason, the shields provide no actual... He gets 15 strength from the accessory. Yep, Challenger's Belt, by the way. Maybe we could... Oh no, the Lucky Badge increases the... Well, I guess moderately increases drop rates of items. So that's fine. Yoink! We are really not hurting for lumber, but I am not actually after that, so it's not like I'm to blame for getting it. Give me the mystic stuff. I didn't open the chest. I didn't open the chest. It was right there in front of me, and I didn't touch it. Why? I know exactly why. There were 6 enemies, one of which I hadn't seen, nope, 2 of which I hadn't seen before. They were the same, species, but I hadn't seen them before, and I just figured, I don't want to deal with this, so I put them to sleep, and she put them all to sleep. Actually, I'm going to try and stay right here and get into that fight again, because I've seen that a chest you've opened before in a battle can show up in another battle. So that unopened chest, it was a red chest too, so we have to open it. Alright, good news, bad news. Good news, everyone is level 40. Bad news, I didn't get to open the chest. I don't know why. Carrie went in to open it. Nothing happened. I'm upset. I am distressed. I'm going in, and I'm going to get it. And that's going to be the last thing you hear from me until we succeed. So, bad news. The chest has stopped showing up. I finally got to interact with it consistently, and for whatever reason, they just could not open the chest. It gave no explanation. It just said, cannot open chest. I was then planning to whittle all of the enemy numbers down to just 1. But joke's on me, they straight up killed the last one before Gar could even have his turn and try to open the chest. Yay. Faded Book, Chapter 15. Means nothing to me. I guess this is something someone might want at some point. Another... Ooh, unfortunate.
Be the exit near?
We'll be in your non soon. Come on.
So, it's time for another episode of Good News, Bad News. Let's start with the bad news. Bad news, The enemies no longer provide the amount of XP I need to go even further beyond. Everyone is now at 40. I thought everyone was at 40 before. Wasn't the case. Scarlet was at 39. She's 40 now. MILF territory without the M. So she's in the ILF territory now. Good stuff. Good news. The red chest came back. Better news. We opened it. From it, we acquired the Rune of the Firefly. Those two are the only ones that can equip it because they are the only ones with the slots for that particular kind of rune. That's why. Unfortunately, the only slot that is available for Scarlet to equip this buffs her damage when she has SP. So that goes out of the window for her. And for Gar, I don't know what he's got in that particular slot, but I'm assuming it's useful to my ends for him. So this also doesn't work for him. I need someone like Reyna who literally does nothing else but sit there and eat fat dit damage. I said damage. I thought it was a rune for magic, but I already know I did this, but I'm doing it again so that I know that I've done it twice. Not having Cassandra speak sweet nothings to me before, during, and after well, not during, but after a fight, and have the ability to change out my allies, I don't feel whole. You know, I feel like I'm missing something. I really wish I hadn't forgotten to bring Cassandra along.
So, this is your village, huh?
Rock and stone! Oh, I thought it was decrepit. That's my fault.
Identity confirmed. Marissa.
And Guru! Boy, are we glad to see you guys.
Is something wrong?
The Revenants are back, and this time they're trying to get into the village.
They're coming after your nun?
Poobie?
Is this that other threat you mentioned?
Could be. Hard to imagine those bone walkers working with the Empire, but the timing sure is suspect.
So where are they now?
South of the village common. Okay, I gotta run on ahead.
As will I. Marissa, I know you have only just returned, but we could use you there.
I won't let those revenant monsters destroy my home. Let's get over there, Noah.
Right behind you.
Can I call a timeout, or we possibly stay at an inn for a day or two? You know, not do anything else? I don't know if the inn is upstairs or not. Actually, we could just check. Well, it's not down here, that's for certain. No inn, though. Huh?
And so his sinewed flesh was but the hilt, his blade, the robust mind that sinew built. Ah, the words ring true.
It is a nice poem.
Ah, the boy speaks my language then. We shall get along fine. I am Goldsmith, a humble steerin who seeks to perfect his body while serenading his mind.
I'm Noah. I couldn't help but notice... You like to travel heavy, don't you?
Oh, I must, as I visit many lands and must be ready to make camp. Whether I to peak or valley go, this body is my sole conveyance.
No wonder, you're built like a mountain.
Ha! Am I? Such a honeyed compliment I must repay with a merry rhyme. The reed that never bends, good fortune shall attend. My words to live by, if you will. In any journey, there is hardship, but stand strong, and you will be rewarded. This time, my reward was a local delicacy.
Hey, my reward was a rune of Firefly, which seems good, but I just have nowhere to put it.
But enough of me. What brings you here?
Allies. And anything that restores MP, please.
Actually, I'm looking for stalwart allies.
I see. This explains the dire mood hanging over the world.
Yes, and I've been scouring the world for people to help me stop it. Can I count on you, Goldsmith?
I see no reason to decline.
But
Great! Then should we...
But I see no reason to assent. Why say we decide this with a test of fortitude? If you display sufficient strength, I shall go with you.
Is strength that important?
And so his sinewed flesh was but the hilt, his blade, the robust mind that sinew built. Strength begets spirit, boy. Bring me a comrade whose strength is greater than mine. Mind you, a burly body is not built in a day, but take the time you need. I believe I will remain here a spell. But wait, hold. Let me take a closer look.
Pretty impressive, right?
You did it, Noah! You showed incredible determination.
So you'll join us?
His passion stirred the Steeran's blood. Brave Noah, meet your brand new stud.
look, we need you to beat people, other people, not Noah's cheeks. I don't know why I had to pause and think about that.
I journey with you now, boy.
Gosh dang, you are a hot helping of beef.
Yeah, no, I don't like that line.
The Steeran take pride in their supple sinew. My power is yours.
So did he measure the strength of the people I currently have? Because if so, I mean, Yusuke, I'm pretty sure, has the highest strength stat. The wide guy with the tiny hands. Nice. Looking forward to see what he does. Or leave him in the Shadow Realm. It doesn't really matter to me either way. I'm happy where I am. So anything else is just a bonus. Although, if he could add to our inventory capacity, I would not hate that at all. I mean, surely there's something interesting up here, right? Rubber ducky. That goes into the spa. You know, I'm looking forward to the day I can get a new computer that isn't built like a slightly decent laptop, at least on the inside. Why is this a door that goes nowhere? Questions, questions, questions. Okay, please tell me you sell MP potions. Or just anything that restores MP. We will nibble on leaves if it comes to that. Any day now. Forest Musician's Script. Yeah, this stuff doesn't matter to me. You're not getting 15,000 out of me for that. Yeah. Shard. This provides garbage protection. Slightly less garbage. Unfortunate. Black chainmail. That's decent. Jeez, we need 4 of them? It's 8,000. And then black armor. Worse stats. I mean, the defensive stats are good. At least for Gar. But it would cost him 3 strength. Black armor and then black mail. Black iron mail. I really am tempted to get that. Oh, speaking of Dark Shield, so I'm actually going to grab a few of these. By few, I mean no one else can equip it, so it'd just be eating up space, so we'll just get the one. So, I was wrong about Rue. I checked his equipment. He has a Dark Shield. So, that's a freebie once we get him sorted and we can start taking stuff off of him. Now, what have you, my dearest room dealer? You can also change rooms here, but I don't really see a reason to. But they do have the rooms of light enchantment and dark enchantment. Dark enchantment grants, dark damage and weapon type? What is that supposed to mean? Does it mean weapon element? Regardless, 70 MP is a little too much for, frankly, anyone. Although, yeah, it's one person. And then we have the Rune of Light enchantment, which grants light damage and restores who knows how much HP for 3 turns. I could almost see that being worth a high amount of MP, but not 90. I'm taking it anyway, but it isn't worth it. Alright. Actually, let's go up and see. Just to make sure. You can never be. Yup, there it is. Exactly what we needed. I'll leave them down there to deal with the revenants until we get a proper rest. Since I burned all of my goddamn MP potions. On 3 fights I probably should not have won. Let's go ahead and save really quickly. No idea why I saved first instead of resting. Wait. I actually want to test. Reduces the chance. Oh, that is actually so good. I don't care about the resource bag. Movement speed. The party relaxes in a hot spring. We have to do that, don't we? We have to see what it does. But first, increases maximum resource bag. That's unfortunate. You kind of suck. We have Ivy for that already. What a shame. And she can actually go into a fight. So that's what? Plus 30? I really want Stadler, but I have to see what this does.
That hot spring power.
I have to see how this works. Oops. I wonder. I'm checking the room for shinies, just to be safe. Well, I'm wondering if resting in the hot springs provides buffs or heals or recovery, let's say. Because having my MP refreshed means we spam more spells. I do like that. Right now I'm trying to figure out who would be best to go with the Rune of Firefly. Frankly, no one is incredibly tanky. Gar's just barely tanky. And we have no one else that can equip a shield, which saddens my little heart. Alright, Revenants, we are well rested and ready to go.
Someone want to tell me how they got this far? What are our scouts doing?
Only a fool would think to stand in my way. Which explains why you are here. But you humans are always so annoyingly defiant.
Yeah, strong words coming from a walking xylophone. I'm surprised you're even capable of speech.
You stand in the awesome presence of Marcus, King of the Revenants.
Phew, if his name was Marcus, we would have been in trouble.
Prostrate yourself before me, and I will grant you service in my eternal thrall. It is a great honor.
Not for a Marcus, I don't.
Prostrate ourselves?
I'm sorry, this one's a little stupid.
Why would we do that?
After 300 years of life, or is it death? Regardless, it comes as no surprise to the great Marcus that you humans are incapable of comprehending my wisdom. So let me simplify it for your feeble minds. Surrender to me. Give up, cry, and mew. Elsewise, my revenant army will descend upon this land like flies on a fresh corpse.
Flies don't really gather on a fresh corpse. They don't stink yet, so they don't have much interest in it.
Yield your lives to me.
How about we don't?
You know what? I don't think I like this guy's tone.
Are these the invaders?
You stand in awe of Marcus, King of the Revenants.
We what now?
Huh. You know what? I wonder if we could actually recruit Marcus. If so, just on the off chance that it's a possibility, it would have to be one of these last two options. I guess we'll go with the middle one.
I am Noah, commander of the Alliance.
So boldly stated. Splendid. I shall honor your comportment by reanimating you as a most majestic skeleton.
Aw, thank you.
You don't really think we're gonna surrender to you, right?
I am calling you to my service. You must obey.
Tough luck, chump. This is the only place I can call home. The one place where I fit in this world. And there's no way I'm handing it over to the likes of you.
It seems you cannot fathom the benevolence I am extending. Perhaps a display of my power will help. A mere wisp should be enough to make you heed reason.
I don't know. I think I'm insane. I don't think it would help.
Guys, what's he doing?
Sounds like he's spinning the slots.
Hey, stop that!
Uh-oh.
Stop!
I didn't think this fight would turn into this. I mean, we're fighting
Show me some hustle!
we're fighting these Zimzobs, but what about Marcus? You know, maybe I could turn Gar into the tank. Give him the rune of the Firefly, depending on what is equipped in that slot, first off. Then just literally have him defend all turn, every turn. And that'd be that. For now, though,
You paid double for attacking me.
I want to see... I'm actually going to have at least one person charge up. They're zombies, so I'm not going to use any dark elements. I'm wishing I had equipped the other one. And the other rune that we got, the rune of light enchantment. Like, what was I thinking? I knew I was going to go off and fight zombies. Light element is the obvious choice. That and fire, of course. Thankfully, none of them actually have armor, despite wearing armor. And they're also slow as mud, but look who's at the bottom of the list anyway. Of course he is. Poor thing. Right now, I want to test how much HP these guys have.
Like so.
If it looks like a full charge up will just one-shot them. Oh, that's cute. Oh, the fact that they can attack the back line isn't, though. The only problem with having Gar as the tank, as a taunt tank, is that he has terrible magic resistance. Magic murders this guy. So, I don't think we actually have an answer for that problem either. Okay, so the Corpse Knight, he took a hit from... I did not realize that I had Scarlet charge up. Well, what was the freaking point then? Actually, he can attack since they only deal 1 damage and none of them have the ability to break armor. That I'm aware of.
You paid double for attacking me.
Also, I am not entirely certain. I wonder, I don't know if this will actually work. I am also not entirely certain I don't know what I was going to say after that.
Let's try something more impressive. Ta-da!
Too bad it does no damage. Oh, that's bad.
What? I tried. Honest.
Keep going.
You know what? I should have gone with the charge up from the start. The only problem is, if 2 were used on a single one that could have been killed with a normal attack from any one of the damage dealers, that would have been a wasted turn. And the 2 turns prior included, during which they spent the charge up, or spent charging up. Euphelius is not charged up, so we can go ahead and try the hero combo for once. And we all get to see what the animation for it is. Curious to see the damage versus how much health it's actually going to... Well, I don't know. I know one of the Corpse Knights, the ones we've been hitting, is at half health now. But I haven't been keeping track of the damage he's been taking. Does Yusuke have a SP conversion room? Because if so, then using this actually hurts us. Crap, he can't... Yeah, we'll use that on one of the ones in the back. Have him attack the one in the front. Right, I should have had her resurrect Zabi.
Yeah, step 2.
Fins up high!
Smartly now.
Only 464. Ouch! He crit for nearly 1,000.
Damn it.
Yusuke's disgusting. We'll just attack normally to finish this off. We've got a shop here so we can just buy more revival items. I'm not worried about that too much. So 464 isn't half of its health, half of their health. It's the one on the right that we hit for that damage, so let's try and keep track of the damage so we know what the one on the left has.
There you are. A quick heal.
Ooh. 150, 275. Really? We didn't kill it.
These boys are tough.
Not really.
Yeah. Question is, why are they so tough? How sad you cannot recognize such a pure act of mercy. Why do you persist in defying me?
Because your name is Marcus.
Time remains to you, but precious little. Collect your wits and reconsider my offer.
Reconsider.
Threaten us all you want, but I'll never let you take my home from me.
We shall meet again.
Gah, 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 gah.
I think we can recruit Marcus.
Okay, I really don't like that guy.
I never dared get this close before.
Okay, what was all that about?
He appeared to be demanding our surrender.
Was that the mysterious other threat I heard about?
We've been getting reports about packs of revenants, so... Yep. Probably is. Dunno why he'd march in here with such small numbers, though. Chalk it up to overconfidence, maybe.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's all it is. Nothing more sinister afoot.
Well, our duty is clear either way. Nice fighting, Marissa. And you? You're the commander of the Alliance, yeah? I like the way you challenged that buffoon. Marissa said you were a stand-up guy. Just know that she's like a kid sister to me. Commander or not, mind your manners around her or you'll answer to me.
You know, I was going to say the same thing and then just direct him to the Shiarks behind me, but... Nah.
Wave, shut up.
Anyway, moving on. The name's Wave, and I lead the Guardians response team. We gotta report this to the Grand Warden, but I'm sure he'll also want to hear from Noah. So how about you all tag along?
It's a pleasure to see you again, Noah. I'll go on ahead.
Please, come tell me what happened when your task is completed, Marissa.
Sorry about Wave's whole protective brother shtick.
Is he really your brother?
Wave? Nah. He's not that much older than us. So, Captain or no, it just feels like we're family.
We should head over to the Grand Warden's place. Wouldn't mind grabbing a bite either.
I am just slightly miffed that Carrie just had nothing to offer. Frankly, I don't think she's ever had anything to offer, really. What does she have that's even relevant in combat? Because she does no damage with anything. I mean, against normal enemies, she can deal the same amount of damage as Scarlet and Yusuke and so on with her normal attack, but that's not why I want her around. I want magic. Wait. Tells me nothing. Why didn't I buy him another a rune of mighty power? He's missing out on all the best stuff in life. So, she's got nothing. She's got nothing that deals damage. I mainly keep her around for magic and the fact that she does not have annoying voice lines or an annoying voice or an annoying personality. This upsets me. Oops. Third floor for the inn. So we still don't know what the perks are of R4, resting in the spa before battle. Which is weird. I don't know how you have I guess you can have a... Oh,
well
crap.
Met, Commander Noah of the Alliance. Wave has explained the situation. Noah got dragged into trouble the moment he arrived. But he proved himself a capable warrior.
I understand you've seen signs of Imperial movement.
Yeah. So to explain, we Guardians have a duty to protect the area of the Great Wood and the Rune Barrows there. And part of that overlaps with the Norsfarian territory the League recently handed over to the Empire. That's how one of our patrols saw the Imperial Army amassing troops there.
Which was all before the Revenants came along.
The elves sent a warning as well. They saw a group outside the area of operations, searching for... well, we're not sure what exactly.
Leave it to Lakian to bring that information to Lilwyn instead of me. Doesn't he trust me at all?
It did come to you. You chose not to read it.
This series of suspicious events was why we sent Marissa and Guru as envoys. If the Empire launches a full-fledged attack, even the combined forces of the Guardians and Norrister won't be enough to stop them. We'll need the strength of the whole League.
Never knew you had it in you to look at the big picture, mate.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm still all about living the easy life. But if you want to earn a life free of worry, it's gonna take some thinking. And maybe even some fighting.
So where do we come in?
You should go to the Norristari capital of Athribalt and seek an audience with their king, Salus Baelrund. Simply exit through the west gate and travel southwest. I've already informed them we'll be sending emissaries. Noah from the Alliance? Marissa to represent the Guardians, and Alwi for the elves.
Wow, Wave. You're really putting in effort here.
Hey, when push comes to shove, Wave comes to punching in the face. That's why you love me.
Bee.
Oh, and I'd like Nil to go too. Consider yourself Marissa's chaperone.
Are you certain I am adequate for this task?
It certainly wouldn't hurt for you to see more of the outside world. Heck, might even refresh a memory or two.
Thank you very much, Wave. It will be my great honor to accompany you, Marissa.
Enough with the formality. We're friends, remember?
Yes, of course. My most sincere and humble
You're not going, Wave?
Nah. Marissa's young, but she's a guardian warrior. They'll respect that. Besides, I got that whole Revenant army thing to deal with. Not to mention a gaggle of Imperials in my backyard.
Oh, that's quite the list. Think I'll hang back and give you a hand.
Well, this sucks. I have to have the Dullard and the Bot come with us. But also Marissa and Noah, obviously. Nil, at the very least, should be optional.
Let's do this thing.
I will say, Nil has armor and it's B grade. Ah, she's got a shield. I wonder... Well, I can't re-equip her yet, so there's that slight wrinkle. Crap. I really don't want to get rid of anyone.
Fine. It's not like I was eager to go, so...
I hope your journey to North Star will prove a fruitful one.
Thank you, Grand Warden. Come on, Noah. Let's go.
Sure wish I had more slots to throw junk characters into. Is there anything we can do? She doesn't have the defenses to actually be a tank, so that saddens me a little bit, but it depends on what she can actually equip. Nope, she can only equip robes and light armor. It's no good. For Gar, I'd have to give him all of the best stuff. We didn't really spend any MP, so I think we're fine and just need to... Actually, we won't rest. But what we do next is a matter for next episode, because we're done here for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back on Thursday, right? This is Tuesday's video. Yep, Thursday. And I'm almost certain that video will be uploaded on time and ready for your consumption, at least by the end of the day, because who knows how long it'll take to render. But That's fine. Oh, tomorrow, another episode of Lies of P. Presuming everything works out and I can get that recorded and uploaded in time. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.